Okay, just getting set up here. Hello. I am gonna just put my thing over here. Just a second. Move things around a little bit. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Oh. Might have to re-sign in on my tablet. I'll get to you guys shortly. I'm just setting everything up. Hi everybody, welcome. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yes, I know there was a problem. There we go. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Sequita. I hope you guys are doing good today. Let's put that down a little bit and move the stool. My grandson, when he comes over, likes to hop on the stool and look up at all my gadgets and gizmos. Just like on Little Mermaid, gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Who's its and what's its galore? Is that how the song goes, I think? Oh, sorry, hit the camera. Hi, John, welcome. Glad to hear you're doing well, Margaret. That's awesome. Next week ahead, excited. It's going to be an interesting week, John. Oh, yeah, I feel the energy is changed and shifted. It feels good. We have the spring equinox tomorrow, which is really cool. Turning points, things you've been waiting for. Yeah, major turning points, which are always good. I like turning points. I've had so many turning points where I've cried my eyes out, and I've had so many turning points where I've celebrated immensely and been stunned for weeks. So either way, they are a purging, a lesson or a blessing, right? That's what they say. Hi, Narc University. Thank you so much for the donation. If you have a question, please go ahead and type it. You know what I need to do before I get started here? I need to actually move my tablet so I'm not doing the whole switching my head back and forth, or else move my phone, one or the other, or all of the above maybe. There we go. That's a nice angle. I like that. Does that look all right? Can y'all like see the halo and all? It's a little rusty these days. Alrighty, so we have John Holmes next week ahead. Excited. I think there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes moving forward, so I'm very excited too. So many transactions in your life. Boy, do I hear you. I hear you on that one. All right, let's go with John. First donated. Week ahead, you are excited. I'm excited for you. Did we get communication, John, about a new opportunity yet? or moving things in a different direction, putting feelers out that are maybe you wouldn't have necessarily done prior. I have the Strength card for you. Something about taming an inner beast of fear, an inner beast of illusion. Now the Strength card can be overcoming anything. So that's what I'm going to tell you is going to cause, oh wow. I have the Nine of Pentacles that flew out, and right next to it, the Sun card. So how can I tell Mr. John Holmes about the next week other than, holy crap, this is going to get good for you? Nine of Pentacles is lots of money and the strength to go after it and the blessing that comes when you do. Clarity being shed on so much that you have asked so many questions about. Lots of Leo energy. So I want to say that by Leo season, July 23rd to August 22nd is when a lot of all of this is going to come to fruition for you in Leo season. And it could very well even be the 9th of August. Leo season and the 9th. Between the 8th and 9th. 8 and 9. Yeah, that's exciting. So what's going to happen in the next week? There's going to be communication of some sort come your way. I'm going to clarify with today with my small deck. There's going to be communication come your way. Or the divine has already been telling you little things that maybe you could do this or maybe you could do that. Communication come your way that puts you up in your feels. Communication that comes your way that says, I am balanced emotionally. It's about keeping your emotions in balance when this communication comes. I think you're going to be so excited, John, that you're going to end up almost like in a state of fight or flight. That's what I want to say. Communication when it comes or whatever's going on, you're going to be so excited that you're going to end up in a state of fight or flight. And you're going to really need to harness the energy of just being in the now, being in the now. Not about looking to the future, not about looking at the past, just being in the now. I can't even with this, look at that and take the leap of faith. This is the leap of faith card. The Fool starting on a brand new journey. No word of a lie, man. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Like this is something that is going to set your family up, John, for quite some time. This communication. You might be a little bit concerned about the competition. Other people, I just heard other people vying for the contract or the offer. Why would I get it? Oh, there you go. Needing to tame that inner beast of fear. Why would I get it? Because the divine sees you. You need to be competitive. John, you're not terribly competitive, are you? The divine's going to say, you need to be competitive. Hi, everybody. Welcome. You need to get into that competitive spirit where it's all about, oh, but you are competitive? I wonder if you need to be competitive in a different way. Are you plurally competitive or are you singularly competitive? Now, John asked me, tell me if you know what I mean by that. Yes, purpose is most important. So the communication that comes in may very well challenge what you think is a valid purpose, because this is going to be a challenge where you're going to have to be in competition, maybe not with others so much, but in competition as to whether money is going to win over purpose. Now, purpose is very important. But a lot of times the divine will take you on a trajectory where purpose is shrouded in a whole lot of money, because we don't necessarily see the way forward. We can think we know all of our little trajectories of purpose. There's something you need to have great strength with, to take a leap of faith, to, oh, I get it, to understand that you don't even know your full purpose yet. You know it at kind of a base level, but unless you take risks and leaps of faith into the unknown without the word purpose on it, that is when the divine can come in and show you new trajectories. There's really something about that, because this is about money. This is about a lot of money. And you may want to turn down this offer because the purpose behind it isn't what I would want to do. But the thing is the purpose for it might not be the outcome you want or see in a trajectory forward, but what lives can you change while you're doing this? It's about the intimate lives and the people that you come into contact. You see? The divine, the reason I say that is we're in Aquarian age, and really trying to focus my energy there. It's about taking that energy, and Gemini in the North Node is all about community. Yes, we all want to have community around the people that we know are going to have purpose for us and for our lives. But this is about your community around you at whole. It's not about what the whole job is headed towards, but whose lives you can change that you come into contact with. The divine needs you to take a different perception on what your purpose is. Yes. Because even if there's a lot of money offered in some sort of thing where you go, well, that doesn't really fit my purpose in life. Even though you would do that, how many lives can you affect with the same mindset towards your purpose that can actually change the purpose of the people that are building this, their life purpose? You have soul contracts with so many people. Soul contracts with all the people that you work contracts with, all of these sorts of things, they are meant to come across your path. So do not look at something because the final purpose is about maybe something your purpose isn't following. Can you take your purpose that is as a big whole and put it into the community, even yet smaller, into the people you come into contact with? There's somebody you're going to come into contact with, I'm telling you, that's going to have a massive effect on your purpose and the trajectory of your life. Because why do I say that? My friend, we have victory with the Sun card. I don't know if I've pulled in a very long time for anybody victory with the Sun card. I am just saying, like, holy shit, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. So that's for you, John. Congratulations. I think this is going to be awesome. All right. Let's go up here and see who is next. Narc University. All right. You're very welcome. I thought so, Gilly, right? That is a good message. There's so many small, it's really right now energy of paying attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. Oh, I'm dropping cards for the next person already. I want to say that your energy is off the charts there, Narc University. You're still in the room? Can I hear from Narc, please? Narc University. I need to know that he is still in the room and present for his reading or her reading. Yep, awesome. Excellent. Okay, so the first two cards I have out are the World card and the Devil. So the fact that your name is Narc University and you have these cards come out, like, it kind of blows my mind. Ending a cycle with, ending a very toxic cycle, something that was leading you down a path of, right? And they literally flew out of the deck on the floor. It's like, you're like, I'm done with that. So, yeah, let's find out what else is coming up for you. One more card, please, for the leaving the narc behind. Oh, feeling defensive. Okay, so there's this energy of wanting to protect yourself, or give up on a whole situation, give up, throw things aside, throw whatever aside. Yeah, there's defense with a judge. This is judge, boss, lawyer, not lawyer, judge, boss, CEO, parental figure. This could be something that, well, if you're with a narcissist, you've got to be an empath, because they're both part of the same conversation. And how a narcissist heals themselves is by becoming rather empathic, but chances are they can't heal themselves in this life. The Emperor has shown up as your narc. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that what I got from this Emperor is that this is a judge. You talked about law, and I was thinking about law, and the Emperor came up. So it's about preparing a defense, because this is defense. You see, feeling defensive about the scenario and the situation. It's about preparing a defense that is what? Preparing a defense. What's the judge have to do with it? Oh my goodness. Reason I say that, okay, I'm going to show you why I say that. Now, a lot of people might read this differently, but judges that come into our lives and have a say over the trajectory that we are going to take with the rest of our life are part of our soulmate energy very strongly, okay? Now, the fact that I got the next two cards, which I'll show you in a second, on top of the Emperor, this to me is not about your twin flame. This to me is about a judge seeing what you've been through and where you've been at. Something about preparing, feeling defensive to any authority figure is what I'm getting for you, Jody. It's like you fear, because a judge is a powerful, usually masculine energy, you fear that even a judge won't give you the justice you deserve. So there's something about preparing your defense. The judge who is going to be doing this, the proceedings for you, is a soulmate. In this lifetime, this judge has been brought to you to help you put the burdens down. So what this is telling me is that there's a questionable amount of property, money, whichever, business, whichever, okay, that you could be had through this divorce. And this judge is also part of your soulmate union. I believe in a past life, what I'm getting is that this judge did not serve you correctly. Part of the reason you needed to go through this whole process, and you will need to go through court, is so that this judge can do right by a soul union and help you put the burdens down. The judge is key in this circumstance and scenario. The judge is key. This is your partner, okay? This is your partner. This is not your partner. Not when the first word out of your mouth on your question is about legal issues. Those were the first words. When this comes out and you ask that, it will always be the judge, government, higher learning. Okay? Higher learning. So the judge is here to help you. Okay? Know that there's a soul contract with that. She tried to destroy me. We had to flee a mansion, me and my kids. I'm telling you. Yes. This judge, whatever judge is, I'm even seeing that. You see the look of this? You see the look of this guy? See how he's looking sideways? This is how he's gonna look at your partner or your person. This is how. He's gonna look at them like, I've got your number. That's how he's gonna look at them. So there you go. There's that for you. Who is next? What do I need to know about this Sag? Okay, Margaret Wallace. You're so very welcome. Margaret Wallace, what do I need to know about this Sag? Tell me, male or female, please. And what is your sign, Margaret? Hey, Google, turn on living room 3. I love that thing. My daughter got that for me for Christmas. It's amazing. Male, you're a Libra. Okay. And your name is Margaret Wallace. Male, a Libra. Margaret Wallace. Your partner is a male. Sorry, I got that wrong. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's not surprising. So, I don't know about your Sagittarius, but they're feeling very defensive because they'd like to walk away from feeling defensive. They really would. And they're going to, because they see wish fulfillment. So this is what they're after. They're walking towards their happy. They're walking towards something that is going to fulfill them, something that they would actually want to celebrate with their family. So that's what they're doing. They're leaving something, a time of feeling defensive, feeling like they have to defend, want to walk towards their happy. It's almost like emotionally they're throwing their hands up in the air and saying whatever. And then there's the passion of defense. Oh, I've never looked at it that way, but it's like our emotions are the last line of defense to break through, because we can be passionate about something all we want. Usually anger drives passion, or creative spurts drive passion. But when we walk away from the emotional turmoil, the emotions that we have to get through to walk away from the anger, it's not just the defense we're walking away from, it's the anger, it's the everything. So the emotions are the last line of defense that they have to walk away from. And they want to walk towards the Four of Wands. So, where do you fit in this picture? Communication coming in. I just saw the Devil Capricorn card and the Sagittarius Page of Wands. There could be communication that you've had with this person that you feel is either, I'm not going to say immature, because I don't know that it's immaturity. It's frustration. Usually when people are frustrated, they rely on methods and things that they've done when they are children in order to deal with frustration. Everybody does this. I don't care how woke they think they are, okay? It's a natural defense for people to, when they get really frustrated, to act, like to do things that, would protect them when they were a kid. Well, how he sees you in the picture is a victory, or whatever. That's how they see you, as absolute victory. That's like winning through the competition. So does this Sagittarius have others around them or what? Because there's some sort of competition. That's how they see you, as winning. You do see them as a little flighty by chance. So you might feel like they're there 1 minute and gone the next, like they're just going to be in and out and in and out. Well, you will be able to go back and watch it because YouTube will show you it. So you may feel, they feel like you're a victory, but I think you feel like this person's a little flighty. They're in your life 1 minute and out of your life the next, I think, or that's your fear. Let me find out about the, oops. I got someone might be moving or deciding whether they want to invest time in this circumstance or not. Holy crap, that's a lot of cards there, all y'all. Yeah, you fear being left out in the cold again. So do they. And the Ace of Swords bringing this communication up may very well be what heals the circumstance between the two of you. That's what I'm getting. Just going to pull one more card for Margaret. Great sadness, and my goodness, the Three of Swords. Yeah. Making the decision, the Three of Swords, have patience. Unable or unwilling to make the decision. Queen of Wands, the other woman, and Capricorn energy. It's almost like somebody needs to delve between their... It's like they're delving between their shadow side and light side, and if they give into the shadow side, they know what comes. If they give into the light side, they don't know what comes. And we humans are, if nothing, creatures of habit. But you're not going to let them get away very easily, are you? Oh, no, you're not. Go get them. Look at that. See? Knight of Swords, this is you. This is you going to get them. This is also about challenging information. Is it about telling them that you know the truth? Way out of state. Yeah, not surprising. But you're holding on to your money rather snugly. So it would be a challenge to move at this point in time. Then I have the Lovers, a contract. Oh, you have a soul contract in this circumstance and situation. It would seem something about a contract with work. If a contract with work comes through, you'll move. Great happiness if that happens for you. That's what I've got in there. It could also be, the reason I say contract with work instead of love is because I have contract and money on either side. So that's why I'm getting that. And the last card out was the Sun card. So I think moving would make you happy. In fact, I think almost any circumstance or route that you choose in a good feeling, when you're in a good feeling space, is going to be good for you, whether you choose to stay or to go. That's what I'm getting. My hair is insane today, driving me crazy. All right. I'm going to take a sip of water and then I'm going to see who's next. Yvonne Ramirez, are you in the house? Oh, Yvonne Ramirez, do I have an answer for you? If Yvonne is in the house. Is Yvonne in the house? She's gonna want to see this. Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them there, I guess, for now. Take another sip of water. Yvonne, are you in the house? Yeah. Well, there you go. So you've already made your decision. Yeah, so it's about the burdens being put down, right? There you go, Yvonne. You've been carrying a heavy burden. It's time to let them go. So, Yvonne, you asked about your love life. Hi, Genevieve. Welcome. Yvonne, darling, what is your sign? Are you by chance a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? You're very welcome. I am feeling very warm right now. I'm not so sure why, but I am. Waiting for your response, Yvonne. Are you a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? I think this is the chat is very slow. Maybe what I'll do is go out and come back into the chat. I don't know if it showed anything, but anyway, you're here. I'm just going to tell you that there's something, being this is the first card, there's something that you need to focus on financially that is about your stability, and either that or you've already done this. I got the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is all about family, happy home, happy life, happy husband, happy wife with the children and everything else. But it's also a 10, which means it's the end of that cycle, that thing. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And I have been telling you guys that, or on my channel, I don't know if you watch the channel videos much, but so the Ace of Cups here is like taking the, okay, so it's both of you. So one of you then I would say is ending a cycle and starting anew. Is that offer going to come? Yes. This is a yes all day long. This is yes when? After one cycle has ended. There's something about a cycle ending, and being it's water and it's Pisces season right now, I'm going to tell you, something's ending for one of yous right now, and the offer will come in when that other thing ends. It's like you've got to end one thing in order to get the next. But why? Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Clarify. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please. Holy crap, look at that. There's another yes all day long. Somebody, one of you may offer your heart, maybe slower going, and the other one will want to offer passion. But make no mistake. You might say, well, I'm not going to do passion with you because I've done passion with you before and I never got me what I wanted. So one of you is going to come differently into this scenario than the other, but it's all about you both coming to this. in the eventuality. So do not discount when someone comes towards you or you go towards them. Realize that you both have different love languages is what I'm saying here. They use passion as their grounding energy, and perhaps you use emotion or vice versa. Okay? So in the different love languages, then you have to understand that just because it's appearing one way doesn't mean it's not love. Okay? So that's important. That was about the Queen of Pentacles, and that's interesting how I got two very different energies coming towards each other. Whoa! And a whole lot of shaken energy, things being shaken up. Because cards just went all over the floor again. So you feel like he owes you an apology. There's been a lot of heartache. It's almost like a win at like all costs type scenario. You've had to be very patient, and you feel at a crossroads to a point. It's like, well, how long do I wait for him to deal with this other cycle? I feel like he might be preparing a defense to end a certain cycle or something. The Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Communication coming in incredibly fast. I have Capricorn energy here and feeling left out in the cold. I got these same cards in a different deck for a different reading, but there's this energy of fear based if one of you or whoever is ending a cycle with a family type scenario, there is an absolute fear, terrible fear that they need to overcome that is part of their shadow side of lack of funds, money, availability, all those sorts of things. And there will be communication coming in about that. That's why I'm telling you, I feel like with this card that you both need to build a certain amount of stability up before the divine will bring all of this forward. We do have free will at certain points on the map, but you have to understand that your free will is also guided by the contract that your soul signed before you came into this existence, right? So I'm just saying that as you understand, it's very important to understand that also, I just got goosebumps. Okay, so your guides are telling me that there's this, I just need to chill for a second. Whew, that was intense. Holy crap. So I don't think I've ever connected with somebody else's guides before, like not knowingly, but I'm connecting with yours. So your guides are telling me that keep in mind that the way that other person builds financial stability doesn't mean that it's not the spiritual path. Okay? He doesn't have to be doing the same type of work you are. He doesn't have to be doing that. I know people in town here that own a restaurant, and they are the most amazing light workers I've ever seen. Like, seriously, are incredibly woke. Okay? So understand that there's many different types of being woke. Many different forms to share light and love and compassion, care and kindness. And it's not even, being woke is not about knowing you need to be kind and share these things or change your life or even change your dieting habits per se. I feel that being woke is about realizing that we have this fake facade that we have had of what freedom, we've been in freedom all of this time, has been BS. So spiritually woke is spiritually woke to what you feel brings joy. Now, I'm being told to say this to everybody in the room, that your divine purpose, let's go with mission. Your divine mission purpose. No, your divine purpose in this life is to make sure that you be love, show love, give love, understand that love is energy. It's not something you strive for. It's not something you reach for. Love is permeable. It's energy. It's all around you. You are permeable. Love goes through you. It's an energy. And when we tap into that energy of love, that is how we can harness it and bring it to others, by knowing that there is much love all around us, just in energy, even if you're sitting in your living room alone. Okay, so your divine purpose in this life is to be love, to utilize that love, to learn that you are never alone, that love is with you at all times, that you can utilize divine white love and send it to anybody, to realize that you have the power to send doses of energy and love to people. It's so important to understand that. That to me is awakening. What it is that you choose to do in this, to bring that love to people, to bring that energy, divine love to people, is what is your mission. That in and of itself, to bring that love to the world, is your mission. Whatever it is you choose to do that, whatever you choose, whether it's tarot, whether it's energy healing, whatever it is, or could be singing, it could be owning a restaurant, could be all these things, doing hair, could be walking down the street and every day you just smile at somebody. That is your mission, to show that stranger love. That's all it has to be. But you have to understand that your divine mission in this life are the things that you choose to do to bring that love to people right now, which means your divine mission can change. Your divine mission can change. Right now, my divine mission is about what? What is my divine mission about? Sharing love in this way. So beforehand, my divine mission was being a mom. And right now it's also being a grandma, and it's being a good friend. And it's also learning to be compassionate to myself. That is my divine mission right now, because I would give so much love. I would give endlessly, and then end up feeling like, wait a second, I've given so much. Where is mine? The thing is in love and giving, you've got to get to a place where you understand that if you are giving in any way, shape, or form, and then you say, wait a second, I'm tired of people taking from me. No. If you are giving with pure white light love of the divine, there's no such thing as anyone able to take from you. Because if you are giving divine love to somebody, it's not your love you're giving. You're just the vessel. You see, you're just the vessel. And as you remember that you're just the vessel to give that, no one is actually taking from you. In fact, you are receiving a gift from the Most High, loving place that there is, in order to have the understanding of how to give. So your divine purpose is to be love, to use the energies that are all permeable around us to show people the way. And you've been through everything that you've been in this lifetime for a reason. So if you're not showing people how to manage the things that you have been through and the lessons you have learned in this life, then how do you expect to harness those lessons and have them live on past you, you see? So, wow, that was incredibly powerful. I have to say, like, I've got goosebumps all over my body. I had to learn that when I was giving, that it was actually okay to overgive, because I wasn't giving out of my ownness. I was actually giving out of divineness. My daughter even told me once, Mom, you'll never have anything because you give it all away. And I said to her, that's interesting concept, but isn't it interesting that I always have something to give? I always have something to give. We all always have something to give. That's Halo 101 for you right there. That's what I love doing. I love personal growth coaching. I love teaching people how to look at things from a different perspective, because the journey that we're on is not about the mission. People say, well, I got to find my purpose. I'm like, you already know your purpose. It's to give love, to be loved, to do love in every single moment of your life, to be compassionate, to be loving. Why do you think, and I'm not religious any longer. I grew up in a religious family, but why do you think Jesus even said, come to me as a child? Because they are so innocent. They have no preconceived ideas. They have no perceptions of all of that sort of thing. So that's why he wants us to come forward with pure heart, you know, and to harness the energy of love. Okay, so the next person that was on the list is Kimberly Leonard. No, it's not. It's Tracy C. Did I like miss somebody or something? I was talking to Yvonne just now. I'm so lost. Okay, I was talking to Yvonne. All right, Tracy is in the room. Guiding Halo. I have a friend that is sick. Lately, she has been acting my mother. Is she jealous of me? And do I need to walk away from her for good? I'm going to tell you, Tracy. Wait a second. First of all, let's go back. Is Tracy? There she is. Good. Thank you, Yvonne. I feel that way too. I said, okay, Tracy. So what I wanted to say, oh, look at that. What just fell out of the bottom of the deck, Tracy, for you. Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. So, Tracy, it's almost like you feel people view you in a negative fashion, negative light that you view yourself in. Yeah. This is the divine. This is spirit, source, the divine sending you these messages right now. So there's some mischievous energy or mischievous nonsense going around you. And it stemmed from when you were a child, this energy of, or I'm getting so many words all at once. I'm getting this energy of when you say, well, why can't it be as easy as when I'm a kid? When I was a kid, why can't it just be easy? Why can't we all get along? The beautiful thing about children, you're so very welcome, Yvonne. The beautiful thing about children is we tend to forget the struggle and we end up, just remembering the good, which is why we wish it could go back. We could go back sometimes to being young and carefree, right? So I'm going to go back and read your question, Tracy, because I kind of got a little sidetracked in my mind there. There we are. I have a friend that is sick. Lately, she has been acting my mother. Is she jealous of me? Do I need to walk away from her for good? I don't think you need to walk away from her at all. Tracy, what I want to say is that you are being asked to be of service by the divine. And even if she is way too much to deal with, the divine understands if you want to walk away, that's okay. The thing is, I'm not so sure your heart would allow you to do it anyways. I think you have an incredibly big heart. I know that you don't like being used, you don't like being treated badly, all of that sort of thing. What is this about? Please give me some messages on the cards. I'm getting so many channeled message from Spirit for you right now. Like literally, you need a break and a vacation for sure. all up in your head, stress, worry, aggravation, holding back, trying to defend yourself and take yourself forward, yet still, and you have this fighter. There's a huge fight or flight tendency right now because we're leaving Pisces season in a couple of days and heading into Aries. So as we sit here in this energy, there's like fight or flight, fight or flight. So keep in mind, it's just very good to be present, okay? I don't know that you necessarily have to leave the situation, but I want to say that as a caregiver, I believe it's part of your light working, or you wouldn't even be there in the first place. You wouldn't be there to help her be well. She's acting as if she's motherly towards you. I wonder if when she gets ill, she mothered her children that way, and therefore that's her only way. If she mothers you, it's her only way to feel yet still valuable, because she sees herself in her young child within her as the best time in her life was when she was able to mother. And if she's ill, then she's probably feeling that way. Now, the divine is going to take you into these situations on a regular basis unless you deal with that pain that's within you. There's something about the mother pain or the issue. For me, I walked away from even my own biological mother for quite some time now, and it was because it's like I needed to be able to walk without being handheld. I don't know how else to explain it. And it's not even that she was doing that, and I really think it had nothing to do with her, but it's a part of our lives that we needed to do separately. Oh yeah. Are you a Libra by chance, Tracy? Yeah, it's like the bitching behind your back around the water cooler. That's kind of what I'm getting energy. No love, you're a Virgo. There's a lot of Libras that are dealing with this very issue that have strong Virgo rising, so maybe that's where it comes from. I wonder where Libra falls in your chart. See, yeah, this absolutely explains it, okay? There's a lot of love for the family. There's a lot of love for the people. There's a lot of love for yourself. And it's almost like there's an apology you need to give to yourself because you can't handle it. But the reality of the scenario is I think that this is one of the, because I got the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is one of the times on the map where you have free will on the map in your life, right? The map of your life. I feel like it's one of the times that the divine is giving you free will and an apology to end it. It's a judgment call, you see. Now, I can read it that way, or I can read it this way, so you'll have to take it best as it resonates for you. There's so much love here that you have for this person. There is an offer being given that you're giving in a lot of emotion, or this is you, this is your love you're giving to the situation, and they're giving you childishness back. Childishness. The thing is, in a past life, in karma, or whichever, if you end it, the divine will make a judgment call on your life progression and on your soul progression. So let's find out what that judgment call will yield. And I feel this energy will just come back around in different ways. Oh, look at that. You see, there's something about you needing to put in the work. And I just don't know if you're going to be able to walk away. But this is about working alone, putting in the work on the self. Is the divine trying to call you to work by yourself? Is that what the divine is calling you towards? What are you calling her towards? Literally, the wheel of fortune. The divine is going to move this. How ill is this woman? Because I wonder if she's going to meet her end sometime soon. And when is her birthday, may I ask? What is her sign, her sun sign? Ah, yeah, that's a hard one, lupus. I can't even. She has very strong Pisces in her chart, even though she's an Aries. And that's why she's so difficult, because she has very strong Pisces, but she's Sun Aries. She's like the warrior. She needs something to battle over. If she doesn't have something to battle over or to do, then she feels useless. And so therefore she tries to control every little thing in her weight, her movement forward. Hanged man mode about it. There's going to be some sort of communication that comes in. I wonder if and you're going to have a brand new beginning. I feel like it's not even in this situation. It's almost like if you feel it's time to go, it's like the divine wanting to create that movement for you. So I believe you have free will. That's what I want to say at this point in time on your map. And it's like if you end it, the divine will honor what you choose. It's not going to go like on the next life karma thing or whatever. Because it's like, you know, we as humans in this life can only deal with so much. And we have all these plans for ourselves before we get here. But the reality is, when we're facing this kind of energy as a human being, as a spiritual being living as human existence, a lot of times we just need to break the tie. So this is one of those moments, and this is a card of karma as well, and toxicity, things to work through. So yep, the Tower, the truth. You can take Tower, the truth, and end the cycle. I do feel that this family in some way will pull you back in. They'll try and pull you back in. I wonder if it's almost like it's been your challenge to walk away. Nah, see, look at that. Well, I can't even. The bottom of the deck, again, is the Lovers. Soul ties, you see. It's powerful. All right, who's next? I'm like way far behind. Readings are long tonight. All right, Kimberly Leonard. Kimberly Leonard, Virgo and a Libra. I have a Libra that I love very much myself too. He's going through a rough time. Feel bad for him. You're very welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. I just, when I looked at your thing where you said, thank you, dear, I just pulled the death card, Tracy. So, Kimberly, is there someone in your life that you have lost that has gone to the other side? Thank you. Appreciate you too. Wow. Miss Kimberly Leonard. Well, you have a lot of people over there, I want to say that you not only manifested this, but that a family member is bringing this person to you. So this is Libra, and this is the offer. This is Virgo energy, and this is the offer. So you both have very different energy. It's like he's coming at you as a challenge. I think you actually like that. It's a little bit of a challenge, this air energy. People will say that air and earth don't necessarily go so great together, but it has a lot to do with your chart, really in depth in your chart as to what that's about. And I feel like your mom's birthday was March 15th, huh? Yeah. So did your mom have wavy hair, kind of like this? Kind of like this, but it was gray. I see her with wavy hair, gray, like this, wavy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, cause yeah, she brought this, she brought this person to you. So this need of not even need, how do we say, it is a need. Yeah, it's a need. It's almost like this is good for me to explain this to you, because it's almost like it's a need. You feel like a need to be with this person for some reason. They're going to come at you with emotional energy, even though they're an air sign, or they may hold their emotions back. You may feel like they're immature to a certain extent, but because they're air energy, they may feel like you're immature to a certain extent. Yeah. The reason I say that is because for air energy and earth energy to get along, to understand each other, you've really got to understand that the air energy needs so much room to breathe. They will come around and they will float around you and caress you and be like, how do we say? That's why I feel Virgo's earth signs like air signs, especially when they need to have their feathers ruffled a little bit, need change. They need to think quickly and that sort of stuff. What do you have as a rising sign, Kimberly? Do you know? Because if you have strong air and rising, which I do, I have Aquarius rising, you end up getting along quite well with air signs. Quite well. So he's 42 and you're 47. This person, it's depending on where they are at in development, depending on where your person is at in development, they very well may have a tough outer crust. And if you are excelling in your life and they have not found a way to excel in their life in a massive way, or feel like they measure up to you in a certain way, then you may very well have issues. But being that you both approach relationships like this with fun and innocence and play, it's like these two don't bring a lot from the past into the relationship, you see, which is kind of nice. It's like someone's got this energy of, and the beautiful thing about it, he's gonna want to lead. I bet you he's got more feminine in his chart, and you're probably more masculine. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. He's gonna want to lead, and the only way at times he's gonna feel like he can lead is if he's not with you. So keep that in mind when they run off to do their thing or need their space or to take care of ABC and XYZ. and whichever, understand that they're not running away from you. They're actually running to what they feel is a calling or purpose. I know it's not easy. That's been a learning process for me with air sign. Not been easy at all, but I'm learning to be more, my North Node is in Pisces, which is all about freedom, having the freedom to do and be, having a relationship where I can have freedom. And a lot of times it's sometimes more freedom than I want. Literally, I put the cards back in and reshuffled. Holy crap. And I got the exact same cards. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. I can't even. Like in the, I can't even. It's not even about being patient. It's about understanding light work. It's about understanding that when they go to do their divine mission, whatever that is, that you need to work on your divine mission. A lot of times the divine will take them away to do what they feel is their mission because you're missing something. If they do not go away to do their mission or whichever, then the divine can't move you up either. So it's a very interplayed thing with earth and air. Isn't it interesting how a tornado, which is air, will come and the earth comes up and the tornado, and they match, they meet. The wind from the earth comes up, the wind comes here, and they match and they meet in the middle in a tornado. And this is how an air sign works. And they will, your energy, you have to understand, when you're matching with air energy in a tornado sense, your energy matching with theirs will actually, what does a tornado do? It creates some destruction, you see, and it's to bring that destruction to a place that it clears out everything that's in the way in your life. But a lot of times they need to go away for that destruction to be seen. That's interesting. Channeled message there for you. It's definitely a soulmate, this person you're with. That's what I have for you, darling. I've got to move on. Got to move on. Ben in the room. Is Daniel the guy I have been talking to, whose spirit has been guiding me towards? I'm a Libra. Haven't asked him what his is yet. Is Ben I'm a Libra. Haven't asked him what his is yet. Ben. Daniel. Sometimes it does, Kimberly. Hi, Ben. Is he the guy? Is he the guy? Is he the one? Oh my good God. You've been getting messages from the divine to move away from the questions in your mind. These are all about questions, thoughts, anything that leaves you stuck in troubled waters. Stuck. That's hilarious. You're welcome. To head towards a Libra. Like, I'm just saying. So what do you think, Ben? Is that the person for you with those cards? It's definitely a soulmate. Every person that you come into contact with in this life is a soulmate on some level. That's an affirmative yes, Ben. I wonder if it's going to be a different type of union. It's like if somebody here wants a committed love relationship, they're going to see clearly in this situation that that's where they want to go, into marriage, into the whole 9 yards. So if one of you doesn't want that, oh my good Lord, the divine is in control of this, Ben. This is a yes. This is a yes. And just as you start to find this happiness, someone from the past may come back around. But actually what I want to say is it's like a part of you that has been dead and dormant is going to be awoken again. If you are the one who said, well, I don't think I'll ever be married or want marriage ever again. I don't think I'll ever do that ever. That's not my thing in my life. So I think the divine might change that by bringing you what you say you don't want and falling madly in love with it. What is you? Oh, you're a Libra. Yeah, I know Libras can reason themselves out of situations so fast it'll make your head spin. Holy Hannah Banana Montana. I am just saying, Libras, I love all y'all, but dang, I'm just saying. Okay, so we have a similar situation here, is that, Ben, one of you is going to love with passion and the other one is going to love with emotion. Okay, so you really need to keep in mind that you may have different love languages. So when someone shows you their love language or loves you in a different way, you need to figure out what their love language is so that you understand what they're doing to show you love. Because if it doesn't look like the way you would love somebody, then a lot of people will say, well, then it's not love, right? How can it be love? You don't love me. You don't spend the time. You don't the this. You don't the everything you would call love. But that's not true. It depends on the person's love language. Well, what do you make of this, Ben? The divine's all over this. The divine's all over this. A soulmate, absolutely. You're meant to be together. Deep connection. So why the doubting? Why the doubting? Because when you were a child, you had an idea of what, or maybe even your parents had an idea of what love and family and all that sort of thing were supposed to look like. And maybe this doesn't necessarily look like that. And maybe there's something you're going to have to tell your family or your friends or something in order to have this beauty that you want in your life. And I think it could be stressing you. Ben, are you in a same-sex relationship? Holy crap. Holy crap. Literally, I shuffled and got this one, the soulmate, wish granted, all up in your head about will it be the one. This is family ties, all up in your head about family ties. You're welcome. You're a woman, okay. Okay, just curious. All right. Whoops. Next on the list was Shanice Matthews, $4.99. Can I have a small career and business? Read, please. Are you in the room, my friend? Shanice, are you in the room still? Okay, career, business. Career, business for Shanice Matthews. It's going to take great strength. Something's coming along. There's some sort of fear you have that you need to tame. Putting an ending to a certain path you're on, or you could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, toxic tie. There's some sort of belief around money that needs to end for you, a fear. Oh my goodness. Literally 4 major arcana, Shanice. The Strength card, to have an ending to the toxicity or fears or codependent or something, I don't know. That'll resonate with you however it is. But there is a wish granted coming. I have Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, all major arcana. That tells me that largely whatever is going on is out of your hands. It's like this is not a point on your life map where free will is involved. You are going to need to have a lot of strength to do this, but it's to tie up loose ends of karma so that you can move forward and have healing from it. Either that or it's a Scorpio. All right, I'm going to put those back. The Star card is also about wishes granted. Something coming along to show you there's hope after a Tower moment. So, I just heard the word mother. Something about a mother. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards for you. All right, more cards for Shanice. You need a break. You need to rest. You need to ask the divine. There's going to be some communication come in after this reading within the next 4 days for you that is going to make you want to ponder. It's going to make you stop and go, okay then. You're in an energy of whether you see, this is what I'm talking about, this fight or flight energy that's going on right now. Fight or flight. You see, so in between Pisces and Aries energy, the Aries is the warrior, the fighter, the goer. The Pisces is the fish in the water that sees danger and goes, "Whoa, let's swim away." Right? So there's this crisscross energy between fighting or flighting. What should I fight for? What should I release? What should I keep? What should I let go of? How about we just lose resistance to it all and practice the art of allowing the divine to take out of our life or bring to us whatever is ours or otherwise. And just be accepting of what is to come and what will be. There's going to be movement forward. I think you're going to want to think about this communication or something. I got the Chariot. So this is the Emperor hopping in his chariot, deciding to take control. And down the road he goes. And then I have Capricorn again, Cancer and Capricorn, more major arcana. You see, the divine is in charge of this business thing with you. Yes. I feel, and I get Pisces, Cancer again. I feel as though perhaps you've been stalling on getting going. It's like you've been getting messages from the divine. I should this, I should that. I should this, I should that, I should this, I should that. But it's like you're stalling and waiting for absolute proof. If I don't have the vehicle to it magically appear in front of me, then I'm not going to do it. There's some sort of balance that needs to happen between your shadow side of fear, whether you're going to have to fight for it. But I'm telling you, the divine is telling you it's not going to be much of a fight. When I started this channel, although things have gone dead recently, when I started this channel, I think it was at the end of February, I put out a video, or March, somewhere in March, I put out a video, and within 3 months, I had, I can't even tell you, like, I didn't even imagine what happened for me. I couldn't. And this is the entrepreneur woman. So if you're looking at starting a business, you need to get on it. You need to find the balance between that shadow side, fear, the light side, movement. Find that balance. But it's almost like there's something hidden from you, and it's hidden from you for a reason. That's why you're procrastinating. The divine wants you to take a leap of faith without seeing the whole picture. Because if you could see the whole picture, then you wouldn't give the divine credit for it. You would take the credit for it. Whereas if you took a leap of faith, is there a new division or something you want to do? I have a bath and body business. A new division or something you want to add to it. I'm getting the energy of add to it. Or, yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like you need to take that leap of faith. Oh my God, I can't even. Okay, absolutely. Take the leap of faith, even though you're afraid. It's gonna be beautiful. Should I fight or flight? It's the, oh, I'm worried about the competition. It doesn't matter. There's competition all over the world. Look at the sun card in the middle. Look at the fear that you will overcome. It's beautiful. That's why you can't know the outcome right now. The divine needs you to take that leap of faith. They want to take credit for moving you. They want to take credit for you being able to take credit yourself for trusting your intuition. You see, that's your reading. Okay, who is next? Jeanette Totaro. Are you in the room, Jeanette Totaro? You're very welcome. I wish you much luck with that. And I would highly suggest that there's something new coming along to add to your bath and body business that might really help. Hello, Jeanette. How you doing? All right, I'm here. Good. Awesome. Hello. All right. So Jeanette would like to know if she's going to find a beautiful place to live and be happy there. Okay, I just got a whole bunch of messages. Jeanette, do you love to be in love? Are you one of these type of people that is in love with the idea of love? Just a question. I'm saying that you have lots of options that will emotionally fulfill you. I feel that this energy is, okay, I feel like this energy is, I will love it if I have this, and this, or I can see this possibly happening while I'm there. Then I will love it. But if I don't have this come to fruition, and this come to fruition, and this come to fruition while I'm there, then I won't no longer love it. So your love for a place to live is even conditional, based on what love you can bring into it, if that makes sense. The place that you find, it's a yes question. It's almost like any place will do. It's almost like any place will do, but you've got to be able to see yourself living there and building. So will you find it? If you tame that beast within that says it has to have this happen in it, and this happen in it, and this happen in it, yes, you'll find it, but it's going to take you great strength to conquer this. Yeah, you know, I downsized for quite some time. I was even thinking about doing it again, but I don't know. See, this downsizing and being able to be free to move here, 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 and here, it is absolutely beautiful, and it puts you in an energy of, especially if you end up like I did. I had roommates in a house and was renting the master suite. It was awesome, but you end up in relationship also with the people in the house, and you start to realize how it is that you can help others in your world by being movable. I downsized from a 3-bedroom townhouse condo, whatever it was, to a bedroom. All I took out of that house was my bedroom furniture, my bed, 2 nightstands. That's it. That's all I took. And it wasn't easy, but the divine wants you to have patience with yourself in making this decision. There's something about patience involved here. Communication coming in, and a wish granted. 2 cards of Sagittarius and a Leo. So I don't know when you're thinking about doing this, but I would say that it's almost like you're starting to really take it seriously, the downsizing thing. And I have a feeling that between August and December, so I would say in this fall is when you would think about it. There's going to be a wish granted and communication coming in about you receiving just what you've asked about. But the divine's going to ask you to be patient because they want you to have a victory. So don't just take any old place. They want you to have a victory here. And why do I say the divine? Because your first 2 cards out are major arcana, which means this is something that you will know to do when the moment's right. Yeah. All right. Next person was Genevieve. I have couple of projects or love. Projects or love, or all of the above. That's what I just heard. Genevieve, projects or love, or all of the above. Well, your projects give you, you're so very welcome. Your projects, I don't know if Genevieve is still in the house. Are you still in the house, Genevieve? It's up to my cards, huh? All right. I think the challenging information here for you is that you need to be ingenious about how you do both. And you can have both. Projects or love or all of the above. I'd say all of the above. So this is being a little bit flighty on your decision making in the process, because you feel anything with passion will bring you heartache. Anything with a person will bring you heartache. I don't want the grief. I don't want the struggle. I don't definitely want to move towards another ending. So maybe the best way to approach it is just to have fun in the love department and be very ingenious and creative in your projects. All of the above, Genevieve. All of the above. Go get them, Tiger. Maybe you'll meet somebody who, or have somebody who's interested in the same projects you are and be able to do them together. Woot woot. Yeah, and then you'd be so happy about that, but you'd always be in competition with each other. I am woman, hear me roar. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Even in the happiness, there's got to be a little competition, right? Oh, so we got all up in your head about creating and if it's actually going to give you what you desire passionately. Well, everything's on a lockdown right now, too. You feel like you've been locked down from a brand new beginning. Or is that the excuse you're using to not move forward? Yeah, that's what I want to say. Spring has sprung. People are looking for love. Yes, they are. Oh my goodness, girl. The more fun you get out and have and create new starts, you're going to get more money opportunities. That's awesome. So you see, we might think it needs to be one or the other because then our energy is split. But the more fun you get out and have and create in emotion and finances and ingenious ideas and all those things, the more finances will come to you. So it's time to get out and about and get creative. That's what I have. Oh my God, girl! And the Wheel of Fortune? What? You're all up in your head, but the divine's like trying to bring something beautiful in for you. If you feel like in some sort of way, all you can do really is be creative. Wow, I can't even. I've got to show you these cards. Look at this. All up in your head about what you should do to be creative or in business. But being all up in your head and being creative has been a time being on lockdown. You see, locking yourself down, fighting everything away. It's like using lockdown as an excuse to not have the new beginning. But once you get out of this lockdown thing, idea, mentality, and move forward, this is what's gonna happen for you. I just can't hold all those cards in my hand, you see? You see, look at that. It's not about just being creative. It's about meeting other people. We have a cup here, which is about emotion, which is about, and a pentacle. So through love or through meeting other people, these opportunities are going to come to you, which are going to spin the wheel of fortune, and your ships will come in on all fronts. This is on all fronts. You get the Magician. There's everything in this card. Everything. And you have the power, and you're divinely guided to go and create everything. Create a relationship for yourself. Being creative isn't just about painting. It's also about creating a relationship for yourself. You see. Waiting for the fruits. I hear you. I think you've got to get out of the lockdown's mind frame in order to bear the fruit. Where is the next one we have here? I'm going to pull you an angel card, Genevieve. Angel card. Give us an answer for Genevieve. What would you like her to know? I can't even with you. Girl. Victory. This is first time I've pulled this card for anybody in a long time. Victory, your desires coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So this is on all levels. This is Omega. Like, wow, girl. New romance is imminent. You're flying high right now, which may threaten others. Don't descend. Others will be inspired by your example. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and do not compromise. Those are your angel messages. All right, next on the list, Magpie. What happened to the third graveyard plot purchased by my parents? Was it stolen? I almost feel like it was purchased in a different place from where they were, because I see two grave plots together and then one that is further away, like across the graveyard elsewhere. You're welcome. Oops. Yeah, there's definitely some secrets being kept. Magpie. Is Magpie in the room? Here I am doing the reading for Magpie and I've not even seen if they're in the room. Maybe they ran away waiting all this time. Look at that. I put him back in and I got the same card. As soon as Magpie is in the room, I will go ahead and read. There you are. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting, is that there's been some sort of, you feel like there's been some sort of cover-up or something. I agree with you. I agree with you. Was it stolen? Entirely possible, but it's like further away from the other two. I don't know. It doesn't show me in the what visual I have that it's a different graveyard entirely. Really listen to your intuition on this one. Magpie, you're being guided here. This is not just about what you think. If you have an intuitive nudge or you're thinking something, chances are you're right. Yeah. And the Judgment card. Interesting, it's a question about graveyards. And I get this card here. Yeah, There's something going on that needs uncovering, and the divine's using you to do it. So just trust the process and trust the divine in it, because these are two major arcana cards. I'm telling you, you are some sort of connected. And I believe that you're being led. So just follow your intuition and put one foot in front of the other and listen to yourself. Okay? All right. Justice will prevail. This just popped out like as if by magic. Justice will prevail. That's good. Do you have any other questions, Magpie? Did one of your parents pass away recently? Yeah. Hi, Audrey. Welcome. I was just going to say, I see a woman. I'm guessing that your mother loved birds, hey? She fought very hard. She was sick for a while, is that correct? It's almost like I'm getting that when she passed away, she was given an opportunity, or I don't know, this is an opportunity from the divine, but she said no. I wonder if she said no to any more treatments of something, said no to no more treatments or something. She just was tired and done. It's almost like the divine gave her an opportunity to come back, I want to hear, after she passed, but it's like she didn't want to put you through it. She needed to end the cycle. She wants you to know, yeah, she wants you to know that even in her pain, that do you have a sibling? I'm getting that you and her children or whatever were her top priority. She did not like having people take care of her. No, she did not like it at all. 2 siblings, yeah. Are they 2 boys? Because I have your energy is female, and then I see 2 boys, so yeah. Girls. Okay. So there's 2 boys she has me focusing on. She's saying that they're brothers. She's showing me them as brothers. Same height, same age. I don't know what that's about. This is Tower, past, present, or future. Okay, so is there something about a car or a vehicle she drove or had a year apart? She sold it. All you have to do is click the little money button beside the chat where you put in your words, Carissa, and that's how you can pay. It was taking on water. Well, that makes sense then. Yeah, she wants to come through and say there was something about a car. I think she debated a little while about it before she sold it. It kind of gave her sadness to sell it, but she's bringing that through just to show that it's her, okay? Magpie, are you single or married? Okay, you're going to have a tower moment in the near future. It's going to be someone come into your life that is a soulmate. It may start as a business type endeavor. You may meet them through the whole graveyard plot thing. There's something about her car. It's going to be, this person could be a Scorpio. She's still talking about the car. Something about the car, and was it an older car? Did it like really mean a lot to her, or? Now I have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have the Chariot, which is the car, and I have the Death card. She wishes that she would have gotten the car fixed and let one of the kids have it. That's what I'm getting. But there's going to be a tower moment for you, and it's a soulmate coming into your life. The Ace of Wands, this person is going to be very, very passionate, or you are to them. It's going to transform your life and bring a lot of forward movement. You're going to be undecided. Oh my goodness, look at this. Undecided because of the memories and the pain you're going through. This person also lost a parent recently, who the parent may have been a Cancer. But look at the brand new starts. Holy crap. Girl, that's like 3 pages, all communication. All of this happening and starting through some type of communication. Does someone's car need to be fixed? She won't leave the car thing alone. Someone's car needs to be fixed in the here and now. She's talking about someone's vehicle having an issue in the near future or right the here and now, and it needs to be fixed. If someone's engine light's coming on, it needs to be looked at. It's almost like a wiring issue or something. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Yes, we celebrate that answer. Yeah. Yes, I'm bang on. Bang on with that. She also wants to say, okay, she wants you to get your car fixed. She's very concerned about you in this car. Now, being she's on the other side, there's reason for that. Okay? Don't worry about the money. Either get it fixed or get a new one. She's like, I don't care how you pay for it. Trust that the money will be there. Are you starting a new business? Yes, he worried about the money. Oh, look at that. The 2 of Cups and a car. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet this dude while you're buying a car. I don't know. Or getting your car fixed. All right, let's see. Who's next? Helena. Will you have any major health issues? Is Helena in the room? I'm not sure why it's not allowing you to pay. You could pay me through PayPal if you send it to guidinghalo@gmail.com. Okay, good. I'll check and see if you're going to have any health issues. Are you getting tests done right now, Helena? I just saw paperwork and seeing very clearly in hermit mode. I think you might want to have some blood work done. Yeah, I think that would be wise, because I saw you going to get blood work done. It's just so you can move away from the rough waters in your mind. There's some concerns for you, I think, about family members that have departed. This is family and this is departing for health, as far as lineage lines. So just get some blood work done and see where you're at. I went through a whole workup this last September. Yeah, I went through a whole workup this last September. And I had much similar concerns, and my doctor told me I was pretty much healthy as a horse other than a hernia issue. So that's awesome. Yeah, there's fear. There's a lot of fear surrounding it, being you lost a parent. But look at this, see? The uncertainty, the concern, the holding back from it because of what you might find out. See, holding back, sitting on tight on things because of what you might find out. But this is what you're going to find out. You're going to have a victory, but you will never come out of this energy unless you do the work to find the information. Yeah. So that you don't end up in great sadness and brokenheartedness. Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to get some blood work done and you're going to be okay. At least till later, long later in life. I just got the Hierophant. So there's something that the divine needs you to do and commit to here. And I got the Queen of Swords again. Fighting off the heavy burden, you see, and then I have the Sun card, and there's no cards right here. There's no cards right here that talk about health. There's no cards. Well, this is spiritual health. I wonder if the concern about your physical health is affecting your mental health to a certain extent. So the divine wants you to see things clearly about a battle, about your fight in this life. You've been carrying a heavy burden in concern with what has been either someone else's trajectory or yours. What you feel is you're wondering if cancer is your lot to bear genetically, or was it just a thing that happened to your mom? Your ships are going to come in. I don't believe that cancer is your lot, but you're carrying a heavy burden in the thoughts about it. You need to commit to finding out the truth about where your health is at so that you can be set free. Look at that. The Sun card, happiness reigns supreme, my friend. Beautiful. Beautiful. And there might be fear surrounding it. I put off having a mammogram for I can't tell you how long because I was afraid. Had absolutely no issues. Look at that. See the confidence it's going to give you and a brand new lease on life. It's going to be awesome. I'm glad to hear that information. Man, could you imagine if someone asked if they're going to have health concerns and it all came out as, yes, you're going to have health concerns. General reading for KJ Bala. General reading for KJ Bala. Almost made it to $100 tonight. $99.34. That's awesome. You sent the payment by PayPal. Will I receive my inheritance? If so, how soon? Also, any messages from family members? Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's do KJ Bala first. General reading. You are all up in your head. Everybody is. Right now, everybody is in fight or flight mode. Should I leave that thing or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? I don't know if I should fight for it. I don't know if I should this, whether it's job, family, everything. Everybody is wondering what the hell they should do. And I think you should just allow it to take its life of its own and allow the divine to take out of your life what is meant to go out of your life and to have in your life what is meant to be in your life. So now you asked the question of, wait a second, general reading. So this has got to do for you as well with family lineage and the lack of clarity about, there's more going on here with money than meets the eye. Oops. I'll get to you, Helena. Hang on. Loving you. I just got the judgment card. So there's a decision, a judgment call someone needs to make about a situation, but there's more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. And like, it's like deciding what's going to make you happy. Is it the financial fruition and love through that means? Or is it a passionate type adventure that's going to make me happy? There's lack of clarity between what is actually going to make me happy. Should I focus on money or should I focus on love? And as I said earlier to, I can't remember her name right now. Anyways, as I said earlier, it's all of the above. Everybody needs to focus on all of the above right now. Hold your arms wide open. Ask the universe to amaze you. And then look in your day for reasons to be amazed. And the divine will bring them along. It's the law of attraction. It cannot not respond. An opportunity to have a redo or a go around. You've been hurt. Wanting to create the new. Turning your back on that and seeing your ships coming elsewhere. The divine wants to ask you, are you sure that your ships aren't going to come in with the other person? And then the reality is, well, okay, we'll end the cycle. So what you're going through right now, this fight or flight, this focus between who should I be with? Should I end a cycle? Should I move forward? What should I do? I'm just going to focus on money because that's what I know how to do. It's almost like the divine is testing you to a certain extent. Yeah, walk away from the old cycle so that you can bring in the new. People say that you've got to spend a mass amount of time between people in order to have the new, in order to have a new love so that you're healed and you're healthy and you're this and you're that. I like to look at it as that means you're carrying a heavy burden. You're carrying the weight and the burden. If you feel you've got to heal all this stuff about you because you've been hurt and you've been all of this stuff before you enter into new relationship. Yes, there might need to be some time, but some people spend years trying to heal themselves and work innerly, which is fine. But it can also turn into a heavy burden that you carry in trying to fix yourself. This is the thing. Perhaps the person you were with previously, you just were not right for each other. Perhaps you are absolutely and beautiful, perfect as you are. And it's not necessarily about fixing you. It's about finding your version of crazy, you know. Just saying. Yeah. So I understand you're focusing on financial for sure, but the divine may bring something back around to test you to see if, you want to go down that route again. I have a King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think in Aries season, you're really going to be putting the burdens down with this whole scenario you've been through. Like, I got the World card. That's all of what signs are on the World card? I can't remember. And then out of the clear blue sky, here comes love. As you're focusing on finances, let me tell you, as you're focusing on your money and finances and all that sort of thing, focus on being happy, focus on growing things, practice the art of allowing and appreciation. Because when you do and you focus on money or yourself and it starts growing, it starts growing, all of a sudden the divine can work behind the scenes and fix the things that needed fixing, or bring someone your way in a way that if you had looked for them yourself, you very well may not have found them. Okay, so love is coming your way in Aries season. When you're trying to end a cycle and walk away from the heavy burden that broke your heart. I'm just saying. What can you do? Don't feel, what I'm trying to say is not to feel like you need to fix anything about yourself, because you're beautiful the way you are, and God made you the way you are for divine reason. Just go find your own version of crazy. That's all it takes. All right, let's go see what's up next. Okay, so we have Helena. Messages from your mom for me and my sisters. You're welcome. Helena. Okay, so I just asked a question. I just asked about her husband. Is he passed as well? Your mom's husband? I did Carissa, didn't I? Thank you, Carissa, for letting me know. I thought I had done yours. Oh, right. I'm sorry, Helena. How about we go and do Carissa? I apologize, Carissa. My bad. You paid through PayPal. My bad. I sent the payment by PayPal. Okay. Will I receiving my inheritance? If so, how soon? Also, any message from family members? Your dad is still here. Is your dad well, Helena? I'm sorry, I just have to do this, Carissa. No. Okay, so for Carissa, I'll get to you, Helena. Okay, so we have a bunch of, okay, this must be Carissa's dad. I'm connecting with them. First of all, your dad is telling me you didn't need to say goodbye. And second of all, he didn't want you to see him pass away because previously he feels that you seeing him pass away would have held you back further, Carissa, than it did. When was your dad's birthday? I have Gemini, Taurus, Libra. February. So has there been some mischievous nonsense going around considering his will? Because there's some deception. It's going to take strength to get through the deception about a contract. Your grandmother's will. Well, he is here talking to me about that will. And I can see it's in court because I have these two cards. This is government officials. And then before that, I have the Seven of Swords, which is all about deception. But again, it's the Lovers. Oy, that sucks, hey? Yeah, there was some nasty behavior that went on. It's going to be a battle. Obviously, you're in court already, but it's almost like there's a need to have the battle. And it's not going to be an easy solve. Let's ask the questions you asked. When will you get your inheritance? When? Virgo season. September. See, moving away from rough waters to calm waters mentally, straight to September. It could be a wait. It could be a wait because of the deception that's going on. It's almost like the government doesn't see the deception that's going on or something. And yeah, I would say September. That's what I got. How? Did you say how? Something? There you are. So, Carissa, your dad wants to talk to you about the hurt that happened between the two of you when he was alive. He says there's great sadness on his part due to some things that happened when he was alive, or he's recognizing your sadness. The end of a cycle. There's something about the end of a cycle that happened while he was alive. Was he divorced from your mom or something? I'm hearing that it's not your fault. Whatever's going on, whatever you're dealing with, as far as right now, it's not your fault. You may have a lot of people doing the finger pointing thing, and he wants you to really understand that it's not your fault. Did at some point in time, he's showing me abandonment. Yeah, to know that it's not your fault. Something is not your fault. Something ended. And there's something about you feeling abandoned while he was alive. And he wants you to know that that wasn't your fault. It had nothing to do with you. And in part, it had something to do with lies and deception that were around the marriage. Lies and deception that were even in the person he was married to, because he wasn't getting this straight scoop from the people he trusted. So, and he wants me to tell you that you might not have been treated so well by others either, by other people. And he's acknowledging that he's taking responsibility for that. So, yeah, the abandonment. He definitely wants to say that he's sorry for the abandonment, but it wasn't your fault. He himself was weak. He says he was a weak man. How do they show me that? I'll give you a little talking to the other side, Halo style 101. So how did they show me that he was weak in his mind? They just go like this and hang their head. Well, how does he show me that he was weak in body or in spirit? He just slumps over like he was weak. There's something about the whole scenario that caused him great pain, which he knows causes you great pain, but he's telling you that it was not your fault, but that the truth was absolutely blocked from him. There's something about the truth that was blocked from him. And I want to say that there's something about the truth with your grandmother's money that's being blocked from you now. Blocking the money. This could be a female judge, or blocking the money from the mom. A lawyer very well may be fighting for that. I really want you to do me a favor, Carissa, and check into the lawyer that you have, or the lawyers that are involved. Make sure that the lawyer somehow isn't siphoning money from the inheritance. I knew of a friend, and I just got reminded of this, who's the lawyer took like half of her mom's gift to them, and then he ended up going to jail for it, but still. You work for the lawyer. Well then, I guess it's easy for you to dig into the lawyer then, isn't it? That's interesting. I can't even believe that he's telling me to tell you to check into the lawyer when you work for the lawyer. There's some sort of shady shit going on, deception. It may break your heart to hear this, but Pa is telling you that there's some shady shit going on with that lawyer. That's what I'm getting. Oh, yeah. The Chariot. This is about movement forward. You want movement forward. There's something about that lawyer. Is the lawyer a good guy? In this, you're going to have to wait for your ships to come in. It's like you're sitting there. This is why I'm concerned about the lawyer doing something. behind the scenes. Wow. Trying to pull some magic. A tower moment happens. I don't know. I don't know how far you can look into what the lawyer's actually doing. Bidding the money out to more people, asking for more money, breadcrumbing people so he can tie it up longer than necessary. There's something about that. Or if it's not your lawyer, it's somebody else's lawyer. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. All right, I'm gonna do Helena next, and then Lola after that, and that will be my last one. Okay. So Helena next. Any messages from my mom for me and my sister? Mom for me and my sister. Helen, I'm seeing a water fountain or like a bird bath. It's like a cement one or something. And she's showing me a reflection of you looking in the water that's in the bird bath, or seeing your reflection. Are you similar in looks, Helena, to your mom? You're welcome, Carissa. Yeah. She sees a lot of herself in you. Yeah, water, interesting, right? You see how they communicate with me? I will say something, they'll show me a picture, and then the water, and then how similar you are just in looks, but how similar you are in the water element. That's interesting. You see how so many things can be taken from a picture, which is why I like to talk to people when I read for them, because I also learn at the same time. Are you looking for a new start in work? Yeah. She says that you are what she recognizes most in you is that you've taken on a lot of Queen of Swords energy about cutting out the crap and having what's good in your life be in your life, and anything that doesn't serve you, it's gone. She wants to recognize the fact that you should not cut out the things that have brought you beautiful emotion. Don't cut away too much, because some of what you're cutting away isn't riffraff. It could be bringing a hardness of stone to that beautiful watery energy, which would be the stone in the bird bath, because it's stone bird bath. Yeah. So she's tried to talk to you many times, but there's something, it's almost like you feel like it's a fight in some way to get clear enough or still enough or whichever enough to hear from her. But she doesn't talk to you the most when you're still. She talks to you the most when you're doing the things that she liked to do. Something about, I just saw you in the kitchen baking, cooking something. I just saw, so there's something that like that's when she's with you, when you're cooking something, or I don't know, whatever it is you do. And she says, she'll lean in over your shoulder, your left shoulder, and just kind of snuggle in and be like, yeah, that's my girl. You know, those are the moments that she's with you. So if you've been trying to get quiet to really communicate with her, she doesn't really communicate much in the quiet. I think even when you were alive together, a lot of times the two of you could literally just sit in a room and be quiet together and do your thing. It's like the poem comes to mind. It's like in the quiet spaces, what seem like empty places is where the softest whispers fall. It's not even in a whisper or in a voice. It's more so in how we, or what we choose. If she had a dime, have you been finding dimes lately? If she had a dime for every single time that she'd whispered a breath across your cheek, she could build a bridge back and fill that lack that you continue to fully seek. It's like a moment in time where we find life sublime, that are the moments that she will, or that you will find that love, that peace, that utter awe when you feel that whisper across your cheek. Well, I've never channeled poetry before. That's new. Is someone getting married in your family? She showed me you sitting at a wedding and it just being like, oh, moment. Or in church or something. Something about being in awe about that. So I have King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to come into a new way of working. Someone is going to be getting married. She wants you, it's getting married. And she's on the other side. And she's going to be at that wedding to rejoice with you all. So where work is concerned, have you ever thought about being a wedding planner? She tells me that you're very good at planning things. It's like a skill set that you have, of putting things in order. This is this guy, putting things in order to have a new opportunity come your way that brings you a massive amount of money. There's something about you being a party planner, a wedding planner, just an all event planner, I guess you could call it. Yeah. Putting your own personal stamp of approval on a situation, a scenario that will bring you a lot of money, my friend. You're not as far off as you think. So that's your reading. I need to go on to the next person. Who was Lola? Is my mom telling me the truth about the money, or is she deceiving me? Also, what's the energy surrounding my trip to Louisville, Kentucky to find job and apartment? Will it be successful? All right. You're welcome, Helena. Are you in the room, Lola? Is Lola in the room? Lola is the last reading for today. Okay, hello. All right, so first question, is your mom telling you the truth about the money, or is she deceiving you? Well, I can tell you there's a battle and a fight and a competition over it. Someone is all up in their head about a contract. The Divine's asking you to be patient. What is this? Third party interference in the situation. I want to tell you, Lola, that if you are thinking something is going on, it most likely is. When I get this card, that's what that means. You have a direct connect with the divine. You really need to trust your intuition. So if you're feeling something's off and you think you know what it is, go with it. Yep, absolutely. Go with it. Leonora. So go with it. You know something toxic, shady shit's going on here. You are the high priestess energy right now. So trust it. Well, there you go. You're a psychic medium, but you have to ask me these questions. Okay. I got the Queen of Wands again. Girl, when is your birthday? Your ego gets in the way of you seeing. Well, that could be why the devil came out. Oh, I'm the 18th of September. So you're a Leo, yeah? Ending a cycle. Something you've done well, psychic medium, for whichever, or something that you're thinking about ending a cycle with, or changing up how you do it. The Moon card, more going on here than meets the eye, heading down a path you're not sure about. Tower moment and an ending. Wouldn't happen to be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, Scorpio water sign. Putting the burdens down. There's more going on here than meets the eye, and I think it's really going to surprise you. Are you in fight or flight energy as well? Because a lot of people between Aries season and Pisces are in fight or flight. Your mind wants to flee. Your heart wants another thing. Your passions want something completely different. Oh yeah, your passions want something completely different. Tell me, as a psychic medium, this doesn't look like fight or flight to you. Fight or flight and the opportunity just to follow your passions. I don't know. Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are right now, being we're heading into Aries, which is a fellow fire sign. You're all usually big-hearted, but the thing about going into Aries is that you're like, you feel the fire energy, it draws you. So there's going to be an obsessive almost need to control, to get a handle on every little thing in your life. There's going to be a need to even do that for the people around you. There's going to be the need to be all of a sudden a warrior and to stand up, take no bullshit from nobody. And I'm not talking Queen of Swords energy. I'm talking Emperor energy. This is like, I wonder if you have Aries strongly in your chart. I think the divine wants you to know that you don't have to fight so hard. It doesn't have to be such a hard fight. Yeah, what's that about? It doesn't have to be such a hard fight. It's like, Sag. No way I pull the Emperor. Boss, judge, CEO, landlord, father figure, grandfather figure. Taking control of your life. Aries season is about taking control of your life. Yes, the move is going to go very well. Very well. I think you may even meet a significant other if you don't have one already. I see the Three of Wands. There's going to be so much happening at once. You're going to be juggling a lot of things, but I think you enjoy that. It's like you enjoy having a lot of things to do, and when you don't, it's like idle hands, you know, however that saying goes. The Three of Wands, looking out at your ships coming in, it's like you can see it on the horizon. You can actually feel it. But you wonder if you're kidding yourself. Yes, what I'm getting. But you need to walk away from that energy of doubting yourself or feeling like you're fooling yourself, because you're a warrior and you can create whatever it is you desire. Walking away from that energy will be truly divine justice when you stop doubting yourself. Could be walking straight into a Libra or the legal field. I don't know what job you're doing or whatever, but have you thought of going into the legal field or something about legalities? Yeah, it's definitely time for a new energy. It's like stepping into the new part of your life. What is the most important message that you need to know? Your move is going to go very well, Lola. You're going to find everything that you need. Go and get it. It's been waiting for you for a while. You're a healer. I'm going to tell you, I think the legal field needs more healers. You're so very welcome. All right, peace. Kanuna Mano. Most important message that I need to know. Well, I can't just simply use tarot for that. There's something about a contract, a soul contract you have that you've been away from or you've focused on finances to build and grow, doing it on your own. Could be a company, something big. It's been a soul contract time for you to do that. You could be receiving messages from a woman that is very prominent, and in some sort of way it could be your ships coming in, and it's divinely led. This whole thing is to bring balance to your life, peace. Could have a love offer coming in for you as well, or have a lot of, you might have some sort of attachment to the idea of money in relationship. They've got to be equal and balanced with me, or there's no point. They've got to have built as much as I've built, or there's no point. It's very hard for a strong person to find another strong person. A lot of times that energy doesn't even work together. So that could be a problem if you're looking for someone who has built what you built, or is on the same level financially in life and with their passion projects and what they want to do. Peace, are you hearing all of this? I hope so. You may have to go back and listen to it. The divine wants you to know that the way and the movement forward is going to come to you through your emotion, not necessarily through money. So am I. Nice to talk to you. So there's something about your emotions and the fact that it's almost like you keep your emotions hidden in a lot of ways in order to it's almost like you feel like you've had to walk away from the quintessential dream of what love is, or marriage is, or celebration in romance. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if that's all correct or not. You're Aries, Virgo. Well, isn't that the divine doing a real trick on you, hey? An Aries, Virgo. Do you know that Virgo was brought to teach Aries? It's part of the life mission. Virgo was brought to teach Aries how to love, how to be open in a way that love was going to bring an emotional fulfillment as opposed to a ladder up. That makes complete sense. I can't believe you just said that. I'm an Aries Virgo. And here I have this battle with you between love and money and status. There's going to be communication coming in towards you. Knight of Swords energy. It's going to come in fast. It might be hard to hear, hard to take. And that's not the communication I'm giving you. I believe this is yet to come within the next 9 days, I would say. I think there's something that's been keeping you sleepless. And I just heard that movie, Sleepless in Seattle. So something that's been keeping you a little bit sleepless. This communication coming in, I want you to understand the person bringing it decided to take a leap of faith when bringing that communication in. This communication, I said, that was going to come from a very prominent woman to you. Someone could be watching your work or doing the work you do and bring this message to you. There could be some sort of fear surrounding it, but the divine's asking you to take a leap of faith here. It's going to come in as a tower moment, and it has something to do with your work. You see pentacles all around this tower, but it's an opportunity to buckle down and get the work done. It's like a new trajectory, not something you're going to create, but something the divine is using someone to call you into. It's like I don't even know if it's a partnership or something. Yeah, it might make you a little bit defensive, feeling like you need to defend or ward off all of the people that come your way who maybe want to collaborate or do these sorts of things. The nice thing is I don't see you in fight or flight mode. You're like, meh, I'm cool, I'm out. I'm just gonna do what I'm just gonna do. They want you to know there's more going on here than meets the eye, and they're trying to bring you something very big. So look into it and look into it fully. So it's divinely led, absolutely. Oh yeah, it's divinely led. What? You go, girl. Die, wherever you are. Well, that's my last reading for the night, my friends. Literally just shuffled the deck and got the Wheel of Fortune again. I'm telling you, massive change is upon us. And happy birthday, Miss Aries there. You're so very welcome. It's going to be good. That's all I got to say. You come back and let me know what happens. I'm interested in hearing about that, because it's like the divine is pulling you this way, using someone else to pull you that way. That's beautiful. Alrighty, my darlings, I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, and good night too. Much love. Take care. I will have a look at your channel. I will see you later.